welcome to another Cycle with Dal. Today I'm washing the bike. So we've been out for a little ride. It's not as dirty as I'd like it to be for this demonstration, but I've got some bits come through from muc-off. I just want to show you these. Now, this is the drive chain cleaner, and this is brilliant. I mean brilliant. It's literally degreaser in its best. So you've got a little pink tab on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do to clean my bike and how I clean my bike. You can pick fault with it as you want. Everyone's got their own style of cleaning their bike. This is just my way. I've had the bike for over a year and it still looks brand new when it's clean. Let me show you what I do. First of all, I use the muc-off drivetrain cleaner and I spray this on all of the drivetrain area. Now I'm a little bit cautious about spraying it around the crankset, but it smells amazing. Get it in gear a minute. Okay, so give it a good spray. So what I'm doing is I'm giving it mega coverage, giving the chain a good spray. Now I'm spraying most of it and I'm covering the frame as well, but and again I've got to say the smell is amazing. Now it suggests that you leave this for around 2 minutes. So I'm just going to rotate the chain, give it another squirt. Now you can either give it a little bit of aggravation with a brush, or you can just leave it. I'm going to brush it in a second, but first I'm going to spray this. Now this is the muc-off all cleaner. This cleans everything. And literally what I do is I'll just give the bike a real good coating of this. So I'll get it everywhere, underneath, get all that mud. Now that's been dried on there for a couple of days now because I want to see and show you how good it all is. All in around here, the wheels, give those a good clean. Give those good clean all around, frame, the forks. Now I use quite a lot of this purely because I like my bike to be clean. So now what I usually do is I clean it, I spray it all with this, then I leave it to soak in for a couple of minutes, then I'll spray it again and rub it with a gentle cloth or a soft brush, and then I'll go over it then with the hose on a shower setting, not a jet, doesn't need to be powerful, just a shower setting. And then what that'll do is it just wash all the grime and crap off, and that'll be done. So let me give this a spray. Got a washing out in the background, just to show you I'm human. I never hung it out, don't be silly. You can hear the dogs barking. Right. Let's leave that for a couple of minutes and come back. Okay, so I've left this now for a while, and do is give it another squirt over. Quite liberal with the squirting. Give it all good coverage again. Now it's nice not doing it in the blistering sun because it does dry and leave some smear, so you're going to have to wipe it all off again. So again, give it a good liberal soak in there. And I'll give the chain another little scrub here. That smells so good. If I smell-o-vision, you'd love it. It smells amazing. So first off, I'm going to give the chain a little scrub, just a gentle one, just to give it a bit of aggravation. Now I've never used this chain cleaner before, this drivetrain cleaner before, so this is new, but when I saw the reps, they said yeah, you don't need to really give it a scrub, but I think if anything's ground on like grease and that, you need to give it a good clean. Now this has been on here, this cassette and this chain has been on here since I've had the bike. It's always been cleaned. I clean it after every ride, and I've always used muc-off. And I have to say, I've used the muc-off oil, the muc-off cleaner, the muc-off degreaser, and it all scrubs up like new. A bit more of this on there, just to... Okay, now I'm going to get my brush, put a bit of water on it, hold on a second. Okay, so a bit of water on the brush, and I'm just literally going to get a scrub round. Get it rub round there. Now this is a pretty easy task. You can do this in about 5 minutes if you wanted to. It depends how anal you want to be. But again, using the muc-off products, it really does make all the difference when it comes to cleaning it, because it just washes straight off. Look at that, easy. Give it all a good scrub in there. Mint down in here. Wheels. Making sure I've got every area into the forks there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the hose on it. Just a nice gentle shower. Look at that. Literally just brushing off. It's just falling off. And here I have a little bit so I can see. Let's give a little rub. Absolutely brilliant. Now one thing I haven't done is I haven't gone around the chain with this, so I'll give the chain a little spruce, but look at that. Brand new almost, look at that. That is absolutely brilliant. Let me give it a little clean. As you can see, the chain's got some marks and residue on there, so I'm just going to give those a spray and a little wipe, and let's see where we go from there. Okay, so there we go, let me have a look. There we go. Now that's the chain clean, drive chain clean, the bike clean, everywhere is clean now. You can see the grease still down there doing its job, keeping the moisture away. Like I say, I'm not covered in crap, so I'm not going to over-abuse it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is use this. Now this is muc-off bike spray. This is the bomb. One thing you must do is you must keep it away from the brakes. Do not let it get on the brakes or the brake surfaces of the wheels. So try and keep it clear from there. So what I'll do is I'll probably cover those over with a cloth whilst I'm doing this, and then spray the frame. But what this does is disperses all the moisture. You then cover the whole frame, and then it leaves it real shiny and clean. Let me show you in a second. I'll just get on and spray this, bear with me. Okay, so I'm doing this section at a time. As you can see, I've just put a rag over this. It says mask it up, but if your bike's wet it won't stick. So anyway, let me show you. And I just literally cover the frame all around. One underneath, down through the frame, underneath, give it a good coverage. Turn this around and do the other side. But as you can see, it's starting to disperse the water and leaves a nice shiny finish. Let me get this done, I'll come back to you. Okay, so the last thing to do now is to have a look. Bike's all done, looks nice and clean and shiny. I've wiped it all down, so you're supposed to wipe down that stuff afterwards, the bike spray. Looks all nice and clean, beautiful. So the only thing that's left to do now is lube the chain. So I'm using muc-off C3 ceramic lube. This is good, this is just because it's got a Teflon in it. and a UV. So what I'll do is I'll show you tonight what it does. Now what I do with this is just literally put it on, go around and put it on each individual link, give it a good coverage, and I just coat the top links so it runs down through. And then that runs down through, so then I put it around and drop it again. Now I'll probably do this about 2 times and wipe off any excess straight away afterwards. But to be honest, there isn't much excess when you do it like this. You can just run it over the top of the chain, but you get more coverage and you get better coverage by doing it like this. And then once this is on there, what I find is it dries quite stiff, and for long rides it's brilliant. Even short rides is perfect. So, but I'm not going to be using the bike for a couple of days because we're off. And then what I'll do is just before we go, I go out on it again. The night before, I'll just check it over. The chain still looks brand new, still feels brand new. It's a KMC chain. It's the SL11 speed, and I love it. It's brilliant. But I love this muc-off product. It's excellent. Okay, so almost round to the whole chain, and then just leave it to run in. There we go. So that's it. That's me cleaning my bike with the muc-off cleaning products. Brilliant bits of kit. Never had any problems with the carbon fibre foam. A lot of people, oh, you can't clean carbon bikes with it. You can. It's fine. Has no problems whatsoever. This has been on its journeys and it's always kept clean, and still looks like it's bought yesterday. So muc-off products, perfect for cleaning your bike. Lube, best I've seen yet and best I've used, and I've used dry and wet, perfect. Look forward to more muc-off products. Till then, well, stay safe, ride well, take care, bye bye.